In this video, learn how to pronounce the OR sound. The OR vowel is an R-colored vowel or an R-controlled vowel, which means it includes two different sounds, the final one being the sound. This sound is a fairly common one and occurs in many familiar words like for, door, morning, and report. What makes it difficult is the combination of two sounds that are each problematic for many speakers. In addition, spelling tends to confuse things as well. So stay tuned to master the OR sound. The OR sound is composed of two different vowel sounds. It starts with an aw sound and finishes with an sound. The aw vowel is one you may not be familiar with. In essence, it's a low back O sound. It's not the same O you find in most English words spelled with an O. In fact, it's a very different sound with a variety of different English spellings. Now you'll need to drop your jaw a little more to correctly say this sound. Take a look as I do it. Aw. I suggest using a mirror to check that your mouth shape looks like mine. Now this might be a little stretch for you. You really need to drop your jaw down further than you would for just pronouncing a regular O sound. Take a look. Aw. You'll notice that my mouth opening is a little bit wider than when I say O. Just a little bit. Also, make sure your tongue is pulled back and low in your mouth and that your lips are rounded too. Aw. For more information and practice on the aw sound, please take a look at my aw sound video. Now let's quickly review the sound. Your tongue should be floating in the middle of your mouth, not touching anything. And round your lips tightly, and you want to stick them out a little bit too, as if you were kissing someone. Look as I do it. Again, use a mirror to make sure your mouth shape is correct. Are your lips rounded and tense? That's important. If you have not yet mastered the sound, you'll need to do that before you can correctly pronounce OR. Watch my pronunciation video for more instruction and practice on the sound. Now let's put the two sounds together and say OR. 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 As you're starting to practice this sound, you'll want to artificially separate the two sounds to make sure you're pronouncing each correctly. OR. OR. When the sounds are comfortable for you, blend them together. OR. OR. In addition, you'll notice a bit more length on the first part of this sound. The aw sound is a little bit longer than the Listen as I say it. OR. OR. Now let's practice with some common words. For, sport, store, warm, resource, corner. As with most all vowel sounds in English, there are multiple spellings for this sound. The most common spelling for the OR sound is OR, as in for, short, story, morning, north, forest, important, performance, and organization. You'll find that the OR is only pronounced OR when it's in a stressed syllable. If it's in a weak syllable, it will be pronounced Now here are some examples where the OR is pronounced Color, doctor, correct, forget, information, and opportunity. Curious about word stress in English? I have several videos on that important topic. I'll leave links for those videos and the others mentioned in this lesson in the written description of this video. Now there are several or words spelled O-R-E, as in more, before, store, score, therefore, ignore, and explore. There are just a few words spelled with O-O-R, like pour, floor, door, and related forms like outdoor or doorway. There are very few words with the O-A-R spelling, like or, board, and soar. O-U-R sometimes produces an or sound, as in your, for, course, court, pour, and resource. But words spelled with O-U-R are often pronounced other ways also, so be careful not to depend on spelling for the pronunciation of this sound. Now here's a very strange spelling for the or sound. AR usually produces an or sound if there is a W before it. Examples include war and warrior, warm, warn and warning, award, reward, and toward. And on a related note, W-O-R spelling is not pronounced or, but Examples include work, word, world, and worry. Now let's practice the or sound in some sentences. I want to order some corn. They won the award for Best Short Story. It feels really warm this morning. Do you want to explore the forest with me? We were so poor that we had to sleep on the floor. I hope this video helped. If you want to work on improving your English pronunciation and American accent in a more structured way, you might be interested in my Accent Modification Master Course. You can find all the details on the course in working privately with me on my website. Just look up accentcoachnicole.com. You can also find that link in the written description of this video. Thanks for watching!